कॉन्फ्रेंस चल रही है वो एक बार वहां रुक करते हैं।
Other and despite multiple shocks. That's the first takeaway from whatever we have said. Second, at this point of time, there are signs that inflation has, consumer price inflation, CPI inflation has peaked, and it is expected to moderate going into the fourth quarter of this year and the first quarter of next year, and that is the numbers which we have presented in our in this policy, in the MPC statement and in the resolution. But inflation still remains at uncomfortably or unacceptably high levels, and therefore monetary policy has to act, and there are also several uncertainties which are clouding the outlook. So monetary policy has to therefore act, and that is why the monetary policy action of 50 basis points rate hike that was announced today, unanimous resolution of the MPC. The third point is that if you put together the first 2 points, what I said, now what emerges out of that is that steps have to be taken to contain inflation and inflation expectations. And the other thing that comes out is that the resilient economic activity gives us the space to act. And the aspect of growth is always taken into consideration and is always factored in MPC's deliberations as well as in MPC's decisions. The fourth point I would like to mention as a part of the broad picture is that the excess liquidity which we had, that is being gradually brought down. I have mentioned about it in the resolution. And we have also said that there will be two-way fine-tuning operations with regard to liquidity based on the evolving situation to ensure that there is adequate liquidity in the system. The fifth point is that with regard to the external sector, the current account deficit is expected to remain within manageable limits. And the Reserve Bank has the ability to finance the current account deficit based on our assessment. The forex reserves remain strong, and Reserve Bank will effectively deal with excess volatility of the exchange rate. And as I mentioned in the
चलिए, तो आज बिल्कुल लास्ट स्टांस तो थोड़ा कॉशियस और न्यूट्रल की तरफ रहा, ये भी रखा कि साथ ही वो आगे जाकर अपने अकोमोडेटिव स्टांस पर फोकस करेंगे। इन्फ्लेशन जो है वो थोड़ा मॉडरेट तो हुआ है, और आगे चल के किस तरह की एक्सपेक्टेशन होगी इस पर हमने एक डिटेल्ड चर्चा भी की क्रेडिट पॉलिसी के जिस बात। लेकिन